Good night, everybody, and welcome to Hired to Die. This is a FNAF style. It's like FNAF meets Viscera cleanup detail. It's a sort of horror game where you are tasked with doing a job every night to satisfy this SCP type of company who wants to capture anomalies and contain them. And your job is to go in and fulfill their desires, cleaning up the place, getting it ready for capture. We start off here in the house. You can actually purchase upgrade for this place. This is your hub, essentially. This is where you'll create rooms, get geared up with all your friends before heading in. The upgrades here not only are cosmetic, but they actually do serve a purpose. I know I've seen a lot of these horror games, kind of like Demonologists, where there are upgrades to the house, but they're not exactly functional. They're just solely there for the sake of looks. But things like, even if you, so in this game, if you upgrade the bathroom, right, you get this passive called Tight. It increases the character's running speed by 5%. Other than that being a little fucking sus, it's actually kind of nice. All these just seem to give you an upgrade, and each tier increases that upgrade exponentially. I won't spoil what all of the different upgrades do, but they are all very nice. Everything from movement speed to power on your computer, and we'll get to all that fun stuff here in a bit. But yeah, it's actually a nice little hub area. The multiplayer has been seamless. I have been trying it out a bit. Me and my girlfriend have played quite a bit of this game together to give it a shot. The multiplayer works on just an easy, like, create room, give your code to your friend. No big deal. Sucks that Steam inviting doesn't work, but it's alright. It's not like a be-all, end-all for a lot of people. Alright. We will go ahead and create our own room right quick. We're not going to worry about having anybody else in here. Just use Romeo and Juliet. Why not? There we go. Alright, so when you first start the game, it's going to want you to run this learning the basics mode. It is pretty easy. It does a very good job of getting you into all the things the game has to offer. It's a little vague in places and takes a little bit of work to kind of figure out the mechanics because it's very particular on how it wants the tutorial done. But I recommend playing it before you hop in and try the other two, because these other two, let me tell you, are rough. Me and my girlfriend, when we played our first mission, I'm going to play probably a couple of these to kind of show off the diversity the game has. But playing this first mission, me and my girlfriend died like 4 times in a row. Like, had 4 fails before we ever got 1 done, which should never have been the case. But it's just tough. It takes a definite learning curve. So we will go ahead and start with the old IQD offices. The way this essentially works, you'll have 3 days of doing these objectives to get the place cleaned up. Now, these can be things like this equipment box that when you put it down, it's a 2% more energy to your computer permanently. The deal is that anything that we decide to skip on day 1 will affect us for the rest of these contracts. So if there's puddles that we'll be cleaning up, and these puddles, if you step on them, they splash and they make a noise, and they alert monsters to where you are at currently. So while it may seem like a good idea to just get the minimum that you need and get out because it's easier, you are kind of screwing yourself in the long run by these other contracts again. So we will go ahead and go to the old IQD offices. I do not know if I'll be able to do these solo. I have yet to try, so we're going to just be throwing us into the deep end, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, yeah, we'll give this a shot. I'm not looking forward to this because this game was tough. It's fun, don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm not looking forward to playing the game. It's more the fact that I'm not looking forward to doing it to myself.
Welcome. Please check your emails and clock in.
This, but that is okay. All right. Holy mother of frame rate. Oh, sorry. That is a huge stutter right there. Okay. So, in here, we've got a couple of things to look at. We have our computer. Our computer allows us access to the security camera. And from here, we can look into the security. You can look into the cameras on every room. The security system is an invaluable resource. It may not seem like it right now, but it is insanely important to use these things to their fullest extent. When you're playing by yourself, it's not that big a deal because we actually do have access to this little tablet. With this tablet, we can access everything from anywhere as long as I, am not getting actively killed. So normally on multiplayer, this computer is your only way to access the store, your emails, and all these security cameras. So normally somebody has to sit here and monitor these kinds of things for you, or you have to take turns, figure out your method of doing it. It also allows us to see, actually, let's put that down. There we go, other way around. It also allows us to see all these little yellow symbols are all the different pieces of our job. These little packaging symbols that are being put down are where we have to deliver all these packages. All the trash cans are trash, and all of the other like wet signs are puddles that we have to clean up. Normally these two things here are empty. They tell you that you need to take a picture of the monster in order to get information about it. I am trying to not tell you too much about it because I think it's part of the fun of the game is to learn what the monsters do and how to treat them. You may catch on as I try to deal with them what their kind of trick is, but these ones are pretty easy to get the hang of. We'll go ahead and I'll clock in and start the shift. All right. So it's gonna get pretty intense right away. All right. So trash, we just have to bag it up and we can move it to the incinerator further back into our little room there. The mop, you can just mop up 3 things of water. Oh, shit. And then empty it back into the bucket. This one. Okay. It's one of the easier things to do, mainly because you can bring where you need to turn in the water to with you. It's what makes the other chores kind of pain in the ass. Like, the rubble's not too big a deal, because it's only slowing you down. If you're taking your time, if you're being quiet, it shouldn't be too much of a big deal for you. But ultimately, we are timed on the rounds, so letting it get too late in the day could be a problem for us. Alright. I gotta be very careful about making that mistake. Those puddles are incredibly loud. Like, they don't sound like it from the game audio, but where they like their area of effect of where they'll draw in that monster from, it's kind of big, kind of really big. So we're going to try. I'm just going to focus on this first night of this contract, just trying to get up as many puddles as I possibly can. I want to see if I can get the puddles knocked out on the first night. And if I can do that, then I'll try to go back the next night and pick another thing. I'll focus on the trash, or I'll focus on something else. I'm gonna try. Let me turn the lights on in this area so I can see a bit better. It can be kind of tough to find all these things if you don't. Sorry, I think I just ran through that rubble pile and it made our boy gasp like a motherfucker. It's like all of a sudden I just ran a 10K in 3 seconds. Oh, okay, get all this cleaned up. This is kind of what I mean by I feel like visceral cleanup detail as well. Doing these pretty menial tasks is actually pretty satisfying if you're not, worried about being eaten. Another thing here that we run into, another little mechanic, is that you'll find these little water things all over the place. If you drink from them, they will restore your stamina back to its fullest. So they're nice to try to make use of them throughout the days. But they do drain. Eventually they will be gone. Alright. Looks like we've done pretty well at getting everything here cleaned up. What? Oh. Sorry. Thought I just did that. haven't shown up yet, which is kind of odd. If they're here, then I haven't seen them. I'm gonna get on the cameras right quick and just do a quick look around. Turn the lights back off in that room. Everything can be done remotely from the cameras. You can see down here we have the lights. We can make it follow us. There's a UV that you can turn on and off. It uses some of your battery, but certain enemies can be affected. See, there he is right there. So I'm gonna click this little button. This will trigger this motion sensor to make a noise. And that will guide him away from us. You can use these very much in, if you've ever played FNAF 3, I think it's 3. It's the one with, that you're in like the horror attraction with Springtrap. It's still, but you can kind of use the same mechanic of turning on these noise notifications to keep running him away from you. A lot of the enemies you can do this with, at least from what I've seen. Oh my fucking god, I jerked so goddamn hard. Sorry, holy shit. My god. I clammed up hard. Oh shit, end of the day. Alright, end of the day. We want to clock out as soon as we can, pretty much. So at the end of the day, when
Please check your emails and clock in.
You are going to be pressed to quickly pack your shit up and get out. Because all the monsters enter a sort of like enraged state, and they will just hunt you down and try to beat your ass. Now that we got a little bit of time, though, we're kind of in between days. This little intermission you get. You're not timed here. You can take the time to buy equipment, things like that. And that's exactly what I think I'm going to do. So on side this map, you'll see that there are places like these little plus signs in the corner that look like almost like a camera. That is because there's no cameras installed in these rooms. You can go through the process of buying new cameras from the store here. Right here, these little CCTV boxes, motion sensors, and doors. The places that you see these little like dotted plus signs where these doors are at, these are places you can install those remote control doors, all of which can be controlled from the tablet or the computer. They also have a button. I'll back out. Yeah, these buttons right here. Each one of those will have a button like that, so you can run through and close it behind you. You can also buy motion sensors. Any place you see these little motion sensors with a plus, they can be installed there. It's crucial that you set these up because over the course of the nights, these upgrades will stay, and you will come back to these areas where these areas will be a part of future contracts, and you're definitely going to want a little bit more tricks up your sleeve for the later nights. The later nights get less and less forgiving each time. All right. So we can come over and see as well on this screen. We ended up getting 30 of the puddles that we needed. So we got well beyond what is actually required. So now I'm going to stop focusing on the water, and we are going to buy a garbage cart. And I'll even, just to show it off, we'll get another motion sensor. And we'll buy these couple of things. You can see here, some things will take longer to be delivered. You can also increase quantities and all that good stuff. See how much your total's going to be. You can carry 3 items in your hands. So right now, that is what I have going on. We can take this garbage can, and we're going to take this with us. And this is how we're going to effectively get all of this trash. Now, if my interactions look a little fast compared to your game, if you decide to check this out, it is because of, again, those upgrades back at the base. But once we get these things packed up, we're going to put as many as we can in this can. Oh, it is too full. So now this is what makes this a bit slower than the water. We got to take this, and we have to run our happy little selves all the way back to this furnace and dump it all in there, and then that counts as those done. They are not done until they're incinerated, so we may not get as much done tonight as I would like, but there's not a lot we can do about that unless you got some friends to bring along. counting. I think it's 5 that I can fit in here without it becoming a problem. Yeah, I think so. Alright, we'll run this back. These early missions might look a bit easy, and that is because the monsters, once you know how to deal with them, can be very easy to deal with. But there's a lot of nuances to working out their behaviors that you have to go through that can make your first or second time in a mission quite difficult. Let me pull up this real quick. Turn the lights on in this room. I just do that by holding tab. It's a nice, convenient little button they have it set to. That's 2 bags, I believe. Let's see. Any place you see these little yellow symbols, by the way, that is where we'll be delivering our boxes. Once we get the chip. It should be 4, I think. Okay. No, that's full. Shit. Okay. So it's 4 instead of 3. Or it's 4 instead of 5. Yep. No big deal. I should probably go ahead and set up that. Fuck. So out of stamina. I probably should go ahead and set up that CCTV, or sorry, the motion sensor before things get too bad. I probably also should have thought a little more ahead of time and figured out where I was going to put that. I can check right quick though. We actually already made the minimum for trash, which is okay. That was the sound of us getting an email. That was abrupt. Shit. Let's put one as far as we can away from here. Just to kind of give us something that we could use to crawl. Shit. Okay. Speak of the devil. Let us... That didn't work. Away, which is never a fun task. Fuck. Gotta be careful. I didn't come through here with the mop that much. Okay. I want to get this motion sensor pretty far away. So this one right here is what I'm gonna do. Oh, there we go. So now if I I was hoping to figure out where he is. The fact that I am not is... Okay, he's there. Okay, he is in fact over there. Shit, I hit a wall. What? Okay. Keep setting off alarms that are a bit further away so we can get... Oh, shit! Back in here. Get this garbage can. Go ahead and start packing these up. These aren't too bad. See him. I'm gonna just set that off in case. Well, that's not good.
Attention. The workday has ended. For your safety, please clock out and leave immediately.
And get the hell out of here. Alright. Fucking A. Sorry, these nights get a little too...
Welcome. Please check your emails and clock in.
Yeah, you can definitely see with the garbage, it took much more time to get just the minimum. We were able to get much more done with the mop and the bucket that time. Looking at the way this place is laid out. Okay. We could try to work this a little differently. I can try to do both the deliveries and some of the trash at the same time. I can only take either a cart or... I won't spoil these. A cart or a garbage can. So we only get one or the other when going out. You'll see the packages are a bit more pain in the ass because of this little thing. This thing allows us to move 3 at a time, but it's a bit of a bitch to finagle. Alright. Let's get the fuck out there and try this again. Let's go. Alright. Now, from looking at that camera, if I remember correctly, we can go straight out this way. And go ahead and hit the ones all the way on this side. Nice thing about playing on single player is if you ever do forget something, you can always just pop this little thing up and actively check where everything is that's around you. And just so you guys remember as well, the all these things that we're doing are setting up for the next contracts too. So while these things might not benefit us a lot right now, I promise you we are going to appreciate every little upgrade we can manage to get our hands on. I'll go ahead and drink the espresso just in case. Oh shit, actually we need to bring that all the way. Go. Alright. You can see why this would take a bit more time than just using that mop. This is starting to be a pain in the ass. I don't want that. I want the boxes that we have. Please stop. Oh, there it is. Say, things starting to be a pain in my ass. There is another little thing as well. If you look inside of these, like I did in that one over there. He lost me. Oh my god. That was entirely too close. I was just going to say that if you search the desks and objects in the environment, sometimes you find different items like CCTV cameras and things like that ready to be installed that are just hidden away. My god, that gave me a fucking heart attack.
Minimum goal achieved.
See? So, right there we have at least hit the minimum that we needed to do for all of these different categories. I'm going to shut this behind me. And I probably will go ahead and call it with the minimum. Wait, just because I want to get to another mission, show everything off. I don't want to give you guys a bad impression of the game. It's been great. Now, like I said, I did do better our first go around, but that is okay. Oh, you can actually... Oh, this isn't new. I didn't know this. So if you, I guess, do score a lower score than you previously did, you can go ahead and keep your higher score. That's nice. So I don't have to get rid of my high score just because I decided to replay the mission. Good to know. Alright, so once we're back here, I'm going to go ahead and skip these two. It's kind of the same thing. You're doing the same 3 objectives, except you are in new areas. I'm going to go ahead and jump down here to this medium one. Now, the 3 cleanups take place over A, B, and C. This is the first mission where you combine 2, A and C both. It gives you a little bit more of a specific thing, right? We have to do a bit more of a advanced thing, which is to repair a camera. To repair the camera, it requires you to use the computer and to physically go to where the broken camera is. So if you're playing alone, this is not too big a deal because you have the tablet with you. If you're playing with friends, somebody's going to have to sit in the computer room and help and talk you through and help you through how to fix these cameras. So, we are going to get, let's see, we also have to do blinds to go ahead and do that as well, fix up blinds so that we don't have too much of an issue with seeing some of the distortions and them seeing us as well. All right, let's run it. Yeah, it always gives me this "are you sure" thing because it's a matter of, are you sure you want to do that? Because you might fuck it up. Yeah, I know. All right.
Welcome. Please check your emails and clock in.
Now here's one thing to note as well. I'm not going to check this, but so now this is where we were before. This is Zone A. We already knew about Zone A. And now we have to worry about Zone B, or Zone C, I mean. This is all of Zone C, and this little red camera down here is the one that we are going to need to repair. Let me see here. The thing I was going to talk about, sorry, the thing that we kind of had to pay attention to is the fact that every night you start off with $0. These dollars are both the money that you will earn after the match is completed, and it is the money that you need to spend on getting things that might be necessary, like pliers, or the cargo carts, or the doors, or anything like that. So the first thing that we are going to do, we need to make some money, because we can't buy these batteries that we might need to repair the camera, and we can't buy the pliers that we'll need to repair the camera. But there is access to the manual. The manual will show you, like the security camera, it will show you step by step what you're going to see, what you're going to need, and all of these things to pick out the right things. The first thing that we're going to want to do is earn some money, and I'll go ahead and read this as well. Essentially, you're going to see all these different cable fittings, numbers to input, a power button, a place for the battery, and different sliders for horizontal and vertical movement. As well as a brand logo. This is important because, once you find what brand you're looking for, it will tell you what battery code that you're going to need, and that tells us which one to come over here and purchase from the shop. So, all right, let's get to it. First night is going to mostly just be finding and putting up blinds. The blinds come in packages like this. We don't get to order them. We just have to find them. They're scattered the fuck around everywhere. Any place you see these little green things are a place to kind of deploy things like this. These are actual functioning blinds. You can open and close them if we do need to see through them. But we are developing more ways to deal with the distortions that we're trying to capture, making our life a little bit easier on our way to capturing it. Let's see if I can find another pack of those, maybe in this room over here. Yep, sweet. We'll do the ones that are inside of here. You may have noticed in the previous one that these are already hung up, and that's because it seemed to have kept all the different things we had already done from different contracts. Me and my girlfriend have already played through this entire area, which is why I'm using it as a demonstration, because I already knew coming into this that if I tried to do a brand new one by myself, I would probably get my ass kicked. Another motion sensor we could put up. Very nice. I might put it... I thought there was one in this room. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find one while we're looking around. Not seeing any blinds either, though. If you're wondering why the puddles are over here, because I kept my other attempt, all the puddles that I didn't clean up that time around are fucking still here. So you're probably going to see a lot more of them because I did not do so great at cleaning them up the first go around because I didn't really understand that these would stay for that long. So, my bad. Oh, we could put one here. There we go. Alright. Is there any... Not seeing any more of these blinds anywhere. It's kind of pain in the ass. Yeah, since you don't really know where they're going to spawn, you only know where you need to put them up at. It could be a bit of a problem to find them. Just trying to make good time here, but it's proving to be one elusive bitch. Oh, there we go. Damn, my stamina's ass. Jesus. I feel like my stamina was a little bit better when I was playing multiplayer. Maybe I'm just noticing now because I'm trying to run around and do everything. Tell you what, can we do side? This seems like a weird place to hang blinds, but I guess we're not gonna worry about practicality. We'll just worry about maybe not get my ass ate by like SCP-708. Or 708? 78? No, I can't fucking remember. Let's see. Any more around here? Not that I'm seeing. We'll go to the other side and see if we can find some in Zone C. You guys might be a little confused by the way that Zone C is shaped. Where is that? I didn't see it. quick while he's down that way. We'll get these put up. Don't know why I have a hand symbol stuck in the middle of my screen. There we go. Better. No problem. Easy fix. Jesus Christ. Okay. Going to let myself the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Okay, closing these doors, by the way. Keeping these doors closed. Just like some bullshit on FNAF. They take power. 200 bucks we need. Okay, we can go ahead and order pliers. We're gonna need these to open up the box.
Attention, the workday has ended. For your safety, please clock out and leave immediately.
This is really bad. I don't want to look at him. He'll lose his fucking mind. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, yeah, it's a little too fucking close. Holy shit. Maybe I shouldn't have gone down there knowing he was over there. Alright.
Welcome. Please check your emails and clock in.
Clock right in. I'm gonna immediately run down to where that camera is. Believe it's, yeah, here on the right. Okay. Shit. Sorry. Opened up Steam Overlay by accident. Alright, we're gonna pop the lock off of this thing. Think. Alright, now we're gonna see. It says Silent Solutions, I believe. Yes, it does. Okay. Underneath that bloody handprint there. We're gonna run all the way back. Somebody was eating way too much spaghetti while they were working on these fucking cameras. Eminem out here got his side gig. Silent Solutions. C-O-C-O-E. Got it. So we're looking for battery. C-O-C-O-E. There it is. Got it. Buy that. Get our little battery going. Run all the way back down here. I'm trying to get this done before they come back out. It seems like there's a little bit of a grace period at the beginning. Alright. Ka-chink. Okay. Now, according to the manual here, this is way better setup for solo player. Holy hell. If we use COCE, and the Wi-Fi is MNOP, so we have to look at that camera. Yep, it is MNOP. 730, so. Got it? Now what? Now cable fitting, it's COCE. So 3 to 1. And then just like this, done. Easy peasy. What's next? Oh, so, I gotta. No? What? Press the button. Oh, I see. Got it. It's static. What do I do now? Okay, so I've gotta tune out the noise or something. And then. Hey, there we go. Move the picture back in, line it up, we're good to go. Oh yeah, there you go, boys. So that is at least the 2 minimum goals done. I think I'm gonna leave it there for now because this video's running a bit long. But you guys can see how much there is and how complex these tasks they want you to do can get. I'm gonna again keep my old score since I did a bit better with my girlfriend. But yeah, and ultimately I can show off what you're gonna be spending all that money on. You will come back here after your days of work. You can look down here and know that we have money. Go to log browser. We have 800 bucks, so I'll go ahead and I'll throw some money at, what do these do again? Yeah, sure. We'll do it on the modern bedroom table. Now we should be able to come over, where is it at? Yeah, this one. There we go. It's now a more modern looking desk. This place upgrades, and we also get a little bonus in the game. It's awesome. It's a very rewarding gameplay loop. It definitely rewards you for taking your time and learning about the creatures that you're going to be going against. There is a whole other area with another 5 contracts here and another different type of whole different set of monsters that you'll have to deal with and learn how to deal with. It's a lot of fun. I highly enjoy it. I recommend getting your friends, bringing them into it. really making the whole thing. I believe it goes up to 4 players right now. I appreciate you guys for checking it out with me. If you guys haven't followed, please do me. It would be very much appreciated. I will catch you guys next time. Of course, guys, take it easy.